Clean my nose out. I suck it down the back of my throat and spit. Excuse me, that's so disgusting. So anyway, upload that video, right? Which was kind of cool, but there's a couple things I do. I don't want to apologize for, but I use like a derogatory term like fag. You know what I mean? It's not really. It's just. I don't know. It's a bundle of sticks. I get it. So I don't want to say sorry, but just look beyond that. But I had to add a couple things to that, right? Because in the social engineering of this homosexual and lesbian epidemic, you have to investigate the cuttlefish, right? Well, not investigate them, but at least study them, because the cuttlefish is an amazing fish, I feel. Anyways, they've actually, because it's always, there's this competition like this, I don't know, a vibration that seeks to get, not the seed, but you're a piece of you into the next generation. That's how you survive, right? You survive through the children. So, and it's becoming competitive. So in the cuttlefish world, the cuttlefish has come up with a strategy, some of them, right? Why the two dominant males compete, the cuttlefish actually, the less dominant cuttlefish seeks to, or has come up with a strategy where it pretends to act like a female, so it actually enters into the female world, and then it actually tricks the female cuttlefish. And as the cuttlefish is monitoring the two dominant cuttlefish to compete to get their genes into the next generation, the sly cuttlefish acts like a female, and it like injects its whatever, for lack of a better term, sperm into the female's eggs and impregnates the eggs or fertilizes them. So stupid, fertilize. Yeah. So it actually acts like a homosexual or queer to reproduce. So, and I've kind of like used this analogy for particularly for so this is kind of, it's not rudiment. I've thought about this for years, but I haven't actually, I've explained it to one person, right? So it's kind of difficult for me to explain it. So what happens is, you take a society, right? And it's all competitive, right? We're all competing. Yeah, but now we're not really competing to reproduce anymore, because it's gone, like, you have clinics, right? You have doctors that can perform these so-called miracles, and reproduction is an outcome of a scientific process. And that whole natural process of reproduction actually has become obsolete for some groups of people. So like we're all competing, right? Whether it be for friendship, survival, like our basic needs, food, shelter. But in our DNA code, we're tribal people. Yeah, we need to socialize. So this has become such a cruel and brutal world. In that competition, like suicide and other maladies have developed and manifested in suicide and illness. And I believe homosexuality is tied to this competitiveness. So like we're all competing for the best looking girl. So instead of getting picked on, to the guy that's less masculine, more feminine, which women are more attracted to, or at one point in time, people are more attracted to. That more feminine male becomes the target to the dominant male's cruelty, or what's that called? Bullying. So in that process of bullying, they take themselves off the competition as being like a partner, like for reproduction and any other purposes, dating, whatever, etc., etc., etc. So the male is says to act more feminine and then identifies himself as a homosexual, right? So now he's a homosexual. Now the competitive males don't see the homosexual as a threat. This is a homosexual, he's one of the girls now, right? So I feel that's a piece that needs to be considered in this gender / sexual orientation crisis that's occurring. Yeah, it's insane. So you got the cuttlefish, the feminine male versus the Neanderthal, or the male that lacks intelligence, right? Yeah. So they're taking themselves off the market in order to attain friendships and relationships with females, right? Because biologically, that's a natural process. Yeah. But females are attracted to males, males are attracted to females. And just look at female. Female is kind of a weird word, right? FE stands for hot, right? Fahrenheit, hot male. Yeah, I swear to goodness. They crafted this whole language and all this stuff to create transsexualism or transvestites, right? I'm not talking about a hermaphrodite. I'm talking about where people are actually going and biologically changing themselves. They're like biohacking themselves, right? Become whatever they want to become. Become this, like not a non-gender being, but these beings did exist. This would have been some of the Native Americans or the indigenous people in North America and in other places of the world, where they wouldn't have had sexual orientation or they would have had a gender. Okay, they would have had like the roles, which could have been viewed as feminine or masculine, but like it's hard for me to explain with this language because this language has been designed to make it hard to explain such things, right? I think I talked about this a little bit yesterday about the different roles that these particular beings would have had. So they're trying to mirror these spiritual beings. That's so the transvestite is actually in its in the reconfiguration of the biology from either going from male to female, or having both sexes at the same time, is actually a powerful being. But it's not that powerful because it's not real, it's not true, right? So I just wanted to throw that in there about the social engineering, right? And in the social engineering, that male that I'm speaking of, that has femininity in them, right? Soon believes that because they say, oh, you're just born that way. No, because at one point in time, there have been little differences in these gender roles. It wouldn't have been so, there wouldn't have been archetypes existing saying, in this building exists the male and all these rules apply, and all these roles apply to what a male is supposed to be. This as a female in that building, in that archetype that was socially engineered by the architects, it wouldn't have said, this is what it likes to be a man, right? The whole idea would have been to understand inside, like, you don't have, your spirit doesn't have sexual orientation. And this is the perversion of it all. You're trying to say this dual-spirited crap, you know what I'm saying? It's transsexualism. No. It's totally different. Let's say, like, if you had to evolve to a particular point or a particular level in this evolutionary process, you would have, if you would have been self-aware that you were a male in a previous lifetime and you came back as a female, but it was already pre-planned by you and particular shamans, you would have had no business having sex whatsoever. Your job would have been able to identify yourself with that opposite sex, and having sex in a sexual orientation would have been completely off limits and banned and looked at as a, not an abomination, but you know, that word where you go against, like, things that are sacred. Yeah, that's what it would have been, whatever that word is. So anyways, I just wanted to clear that up later.